Heefs Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Heefs Barnside Chat. You can find us in Campbellville, Ontario. We have rescued chickens, pigs, and cows and goats. We've got plenty more farmed animals, big and small, all for love and love for all. Welcome to Heefs Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Heefs Barnside Chat. Our mission is to inspire kindness and compassion for farmed animals everywhere. You can help us take action by volunteering or through donations, or visit our store and check out our website to learn more. Welcome to Heefs Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Heefs Barnside Chat. Happily ever after Farm Sanctuary.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Woo, woo, woo. It's Monday again.
It's Monday again. It keeps happening.
The time is absolutely flying by.
It's May.
It is May.
Like, when did that happen?
Oh,
I don't
wow.
remember April.
It's so good to see everybody. Let us know in the comment fields where you are tuning in from. And if you can hear us clearer, don't adjust your hearing. It is because we have new technology. I'm wearing, we shopped at the same place. We got the same microphones. So let us know in the comment field. We'd love to hear how you're hearing. It has been a busy week on the farm. We took a break last week from traditional Barnside Chat. We didn't go live, but we had a taped montage of the wonderful volunteers and all of the things that they did here during the first volunteer workday, which was end of March.
Wow.
I know, right? It took a little while to edit that together, but we're happy to get it to you. We have someone coming in from Sweden. Hello,
Delaware,
Barbara.
Florida.
The comments are going by. Hello.
So quick. Kitchener.
I know the sound
can
is
see you from
great.
there.
Hello. Thank you, Sandy, for the sound update. We got people tuning in from Kitchener.
East Yorkshire.
Was that Cornelius or was that?
I think it was Cornelius.
I think that was Cornelius.
He was excited about East Yorkshire. Patagonia.
So this week, Mother Nature has clearly been off her meds again.
There's been a lot going on with the weather.
Today, it was hailing. Did you see the hail?
Yes. We walked out right at that moment. We were coming on break, and then me and Bailey walked out, and we're like, hello, for 2 minutes.
It sounded so great on the metal roofs. It sounded like, what's one, like a rain stick, like a long musical instrument that has like rice or little
sounded
things
really
in
nice.
It was amazing.
The residents were not impressed, but it was nice for a minute.
No, I really did think about a lot of stank-faced pigs that were like, what is this?
Why?
Yeah, why? So on Barnside Chat today, welcome all of the new friends that have joined us every week. New people from around the world join. So welcome. We're going to talk about a few things today. We're going to talk about some projects. Number one, what's next with Bunnytown and the maintenance storage building, coop for the negative birds. Now that sounds really
I
funny.
keep saying that too.
The coop for the negative birds. We'll get into that, and
Nobody
and
knows
then
what
we
that
have the
means.
Q&R and the feed room rebuild that's going to be happening.
Lots.
So let's pick apart Bunnytown. Bunnytown. Andrea, tell us who lives in Bunnytown. Number one. Let's go there.
I think there's 16 birds living back there, mostly chickens, one peacock. His name is Jerry, and they all are positive for something called ILT.
Okay.
So that is a quarantine area right now, and
It's
called Bunnytown because it used to house many bunnies, and now we only have one bunny, and no bunnies live back there now.
That's right. No bunnies live in Bunnytown. It is the ILT positive chicken town, and I'm sure you've read all about it in the newsletter. If you haven't read about it in the newsletter because you didn't receive the newsletter or you haven't signed up for the newsletter, check your email or sign up because a very important message from Richard went out asking for help with the Biosecurity Breezeway. I know he is the mayor back there.
He scurries around and makes sure everybody's doing good back there. So
chickens have amazing personalities, and it's one of the species that I had not expected to resonate with so much.
Me too. Not here, but at my previous experience at a sanctuary, I'm like, kind of boring, and then I was like, hang on,
right.
Best ever.
Chickens are badass.
Love them.
They're huge, like reptile feed.
So cool. You have a lot going on.
Love chickens. All right. Well, I geek out about chickens here. Let's get back to the Biosecurity Breezeway. So right now, this is the front of Bunnytown, which Bunnytown is surrounded by chicken wire and a net that goes over top. And the netting keeps aerial predators out and raccoons and things like that. But we need to remove that front entrance, and we're going to put in the Biosecurity Breezeway. That's the Biosecurity. People go, what's a Biosecurity? Well, it's basically a fancy outhouse, if you will.
It looks
but
like
there's no toilet in there, of course. There's the door in the front. There's a door on the back, which you're not seeing. So you enter into that space and you change down into your scrubs to go in and visit the ILT positive birds, clean your boots, call your mother. Do all those things.
We do that right now out in the elements. So this will be a nice little shelter.
Yeah, the Biosecurity Breezeway is going to change the way the caregivers work, and also make sure that everything stays clean and that the disease on the inside is not coming to the outside. Yes. So we look forward to adding that Biosecurity.
And this is a disease we're going to have forever. So this is a long-term solution.
It
for that.
is.
There's no cure. It's a herpes virus.
I had never thought about having a positive herd, a positive flock, and what that would mean to our movement and how we can rescue animals and what we have to do. But here we are, friends. So we're rolling with the punches, and thank you to everybody that donated to Richard's call out to fund the Biosecurity Breezeway and everything that goes along with it. So that's Bunnytown. There is another coop going in within Bunnytown as well, and this is what the coop looks like. It's a
little cottage. Right? I like it.
A little cottage is going in, and that's because Bunnytown. How many residents live in Bunnytown right now?
16.
16. And they live in a building similar to this right now, and it's a little crowded. So if someone's having a cranky day, or if somebody starts presenting with the symptoms of the ILT,
and they do flare up. It's a herpes virus that flares up.
It would be nice to move them into a different space.
Florence with one eye. She had an eye removed a few months back. So when she's having a day, she has a space to go.
So that coop was funded as part of the Holiday Magic fundraiser, and has been waiting in the wings to get completed, and it is right now in front of us, and it's projected to be completed by the end of May. That and the Biosecurity Breezeway.
Both?
Allegedly. I mean, we know the way contractors work sometimes.
We do.
They say they're coming.
Cornelius knows. He just yells. He's like, I know.
So we'll roll with the punches with that one and see how it comes. So we talked about Bunnytown. The maintenance storage facility with the new big coverall dome is going wonderfully. The feed storage pod that was behind us has now been removed. It's gone. Something's missing over there. I always look over there and expect to see.
I went to go there this morning to get the feed, and I was
right. Just kidding. It's not there anymore.
Muscle memory.
So being able to clean that space up up over there by the silo. It has been
good.
one. Doesn't it look great? Yeah, this property is really
You can
coming
see that
along.
pasture now. You can see in where the sheep are.
It's just not a bunch of storage and whatnot. I never imagined how much stuff you'd have to storage while operating a farmed animal sanctuary. But let me tell you, there is
cataloging it.
so
You need to know
much
what you have.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so coop for the ILT negative birds. So in order for us to carry on rescuing birds, we had to make a decision whether or not we're going to be rescuing only positive ILT birds, or if we're actually going to be able to bring on new ILT negative. Yeah, thank you. I was like positive, negative. I was getting all messed up.
I know.
Thanks, Andrea. So we're scouting around the property trying to find an area for where that coop
I have
could
a few ideas.
go. Yeah, we have a few ideas for sure. But right now we're not able to help new chickens unless they are a Cornish.
Yes,
right?
We
Cornish
have room
hen.
for a few more Cornishes because Brian's probably a hen. So
oh,
he's still deciding. He's 9 months old,
back.
has not laid an egg, has not crowed yet. So he's still deciding what he's doing.
He'll let us know when that happens.
Yeah, it's very exciting for him.
So that is the update for the we had the QNR, the quarantine and recovery suites, which is now the garage maintenance facilities, has basically, I don't know, 70% moved out of there. So that space is going to undergo construction this year. And that means it's going to get insulated, and it's going to get some new windows, and it's going to become a couple of stalls that are super clean for any on-site surgeries, stitch-ups, recoveries, anything like that needs to happen. So we're looking forward to starting that project.
That's
okay,
really
I blabbed a lot there, Andrew.
Those were exciting things,
though. I really.
Those were really exciting.
So we hope you're as excited as we are about those updates. Andrea, tell us about this while we walk to the barn.
We are hiring facilities assistant and animal caregiver. You can sign up on our website. Oh, I guess they can still hear me because I have a mic.
Yeah, we have mics. It's awesome. We don't
we're
have
walking
to race
and we're
to be
talking.
in front.
Yeah, so facilities and animal care, you can send your resume through our website now because we're fancy.
That's right. Head on over to happilyeverafter.ca and you can click on careers. There we are. We have landed safely at the front of the barn. Okay, it's time to take some questions from the Magic Rainbow Bag. Andrea, show us the Magic Rainbow Bag so we know that it's real. It's not just a figment of your imagination, friends.
It's still
is
with us.
Here. All right, Andrea, there is one
single. This has never happened before.
One question in the bag. Last week we took off and we had that 20-minute video showing all the volunteer days, so there wasn't many questions that came out about that on that video. And the week before, we just plowed through the questions. We just blew through the questions. So if you have a question for the Magic Rainbow Bag, all you have to do is comment below, or you can private message us, or you can email us your question if you are too shy. So here is the question. The first and only question. My goodness, here it goes. The first question, Andrea, go for it.
Do you have plans to make permanent changes to the coops to combat avian flu?
Okay, so yeah, we do.
Yes.
We absolutely.
And avian flu is separate from ILT.
Yeah, yeah. Do you want to? Well, yeah, it's HPAI, right?
Yeah, highly pathogenic avian influenza. Because avian influenza has been around forever, but this variant is highly pathogenic, and it's pretty bad this year.
Yeah,
wildlife.
It is wildly rampant. If you haven't heard about HPAI, it is a disease that there is no cure for. It's very fast, so once you get it, you succumb to that disease very quickly.
Yes.
And if the neighbor has birds that get HPAI, Andrea, what could perhaps happen here?
The government could come in here and make some major changes and potentially put us on lockdown. We're not 100% sure, but we're being extremely careful with that disease as well, preventing it entering the coops with boot wash stations. So it is changing how we're working with the birds.
Absolutely. HPAI, you can sense our tone has changed, our energy has changed on it because we're scared.
It's scary.
It is a scary thing to think that the government could just come in and euthanize all bird species.
That is the potential, yeah.
Right now, just as an HPAI update, in Canada, flocks in Canada with HPAI, how it's been detected. Alberta, there is 1.4 million birds. British
Wow.
Columbia, 3.7 million. Manitoba, 300,000. The out eastern provinces are doing well, for a total of 7.5 million birds
Reported.
infected. Yes. The numbers are not great. I'm sure that if you watch the news, that you've heard all about the destruction of HPAI. So please keep your fingers crossed for us. And oh my gosh, I have lost my train of thought now. I don't know. HPAI scares the bejesus out of me. Here's a funny photo. It's talking about scaring the bejesus out of somebody. Is this photo? This is Jen, and is Jen surprised or is Jen terrified for her life? This photo right here is captured with Ferdinand in the coop. This photo, Jen is looking over her shoulder. She's about to be.
You're holding Nancy.
You never know what's going to happen when Ferdinand is in the room. He's either going to give you love or he's going to try to rearrange
us.
your day. So I think that look was fear. I think that was a fear look.
That might have been, yeah.
Was it fear? It was definitely fear.
We have confirmed.
Jen confirmed.
And was terrified.
Jen tuned in.
Today he's
Jen
in a
was
fantastic mood.
Oh, that's good to hear.
He's very flirty. Yes.
I love to hear that.
Yes.
Andrea's weekly caregiver video. If you missed it this week, make sure you tune on in. You can scroll back in time, and you covered all about the bovines that are here. So that's that. I mean, the question from the rainbow bag. Did I just blow by that and we didn't really answer it?
I think we answered it. Did we answer it?
We are chained. We're scared.
Yes.
We are definitely doing things different, and
and it's worse this year, so we're extra scared.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's head down inside the barn and see what's happening inside the barn,
because
the sun has come out.
Of the property is like black.
It looks like it's going to snow. Actually, doesn't that look like hail?
Wow! Look at the leaves,
right?
And like the buds.
Oh,
beach!
There's a donkey that lives here.
He might come running down.
Is he
BJ!
Is he up the center?
Yeah. Oh, he's yelling at Bailey.
Oh.
BJ! Oh no, he's grazing.
Okay.
I thought he was going to come running.
Let's head on inside the barn and we'll check out what the residents are up to. Let's see. Oh, it's a busy barn.
There's a lot happening
It
here.
is a busy barn today. Thank you for everybody that sent donations for the online art auction. Some of the pieces are really exciting.
I saw some.
There's this one little thing that is like a collectible that somebody made. I'm not going to give it away.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
This little box that's made up is so special. Captain Dan is moaning in the background
He just started.
about how beautiful that donation was. So thank you to everybody that donated to that. We look forward to launching the online auction in a couple of weeks. So thank you about that. If you would like to donate seeds to our seed garden, head on over to Amazon wish list, and there's seeds for the garden, and of course a whole bunch of other things that pertain to the farm, consumables, and what else is on the wish list?
I forget. I haven't looked on it recently.
Yeah,
a lot of our seeds have been purchased, but we will be doing succession planting. So I think watch out for new seeds being added.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Our kind admin who monitors Andrea's language below will put the We'll put the link to the Amazon wish list. Let's head down the hall and see who's moaning. Let's see.
I wonder.
I can hear Captain Dan. Oh.
Okay.
Oh my. Hi, bud. What's up? What's up, buddy? There's Captain, everybody. So good to see you.
He's doing great.
So good to see you.
He's doing great.
He is doing great. We'll see if we can keep Captain in the background here.
I think we can.
Think we can? We'll try. Oh yeah, you could just see his handsome snoot up over there. All right. Questions from the question bag. So make sure you fill up the comments below with questions. Oh, here's a question. We can take this question right now. I'm going to put it up on the screen. There's one. Here, look, we snagged it out. BJ, how can you tell if his call is happy or sad?
When he calls for food, I feel like it's a little bit more intense, like when he called us when we first got here this morning.
Right? Yeah.
Versus just like that, he was just saying hi to Bailey. I think it's the same bray, but a different intensity.
It's totally different intensity.
Yeah.
There's an excited tone to it. So absolutely. And sad, he doesn't really make a lot of noise when he's sad. I think frustrated, like when he doesn't have food, like
or if he's separated from Escalade.
Yeah. I don't know about sadness. That's a good question, though. Thank you, Christina. I appreciate that. I don't know how to take it off my screen now. It's gone so far. Oh, there it is. I did it. All right. This was something that got posted. Did you know roosters' wattles are believed to serve a number of purposes, including temperature regulation and indication of health, and helping the roosters show the hens where the food is.
And to look very handsome.
And they do look very handsome. My goodness, Nancy is one of the handsomest birds. So here's some other funny things that I learned about chickens during my stay here at the sanctuary. That roosters have this amazing noise that they only make.
One of my favorites.
When they are finding food and they give it to the hens. And it's this dancing behavior, and it's called tidbitting. Yeah, tidbitting.
Rashard's is like his favorite pastime.
A tidbit of information for you about tidbitting. Andrea, do you have any chicken? Andrea is like
I could talk about chickens for all afternoon if people have time. They are omnivores and they eat kind of everything. They'll pick at the ground for seeds and little bugs and things.
I have seen chickens go racing after frogs. I have seen them go racing after mice. They definitely will grab a hold of a mice or a frog, and as horrible as it sounds, they eat it. And
they're opportunistic like that. We do feed them.
Totally, absolutely.
And their food is plant-based, but they do decide to eat worms sometimes.
Chickens are really protective of their eggs too, and they'll talk to their unborn chicks.
I like that sound.
That's something. They have this little beep beep noise. And go for it. Demonstrate it for us.
I forget what that one is off the top of my head, because I haven't heard recently because all of our hens are implanted, so they haven't been broody.
Right.
But Nancy used to do it for Dolly. He used to make her nest.
Aww.
They have really good sense of time naturally. Like they can see UV rays, so they're up before us in the morning. And that's why roosters start crowing before we get up, and they wake us up. Well, maybe wake you up. I don't live here. And they can anticipate things.
They are definitely crowing at like 10 minutes before like the crack of sunlight.
Yes, so you can see the sun a little bit before we do.
Like just after 5 in the morning at this point. I didn't know this until we rescued our first silky breed of chicken, and silkies have purple or blackish bones, and also their feathers are really furry. Like they're super fluffy. Like they are are they a designer breed or?
Yes, because their feathers are beautiful looking, but they're actually not very practical because they're not waterproof. Richard's in the same boat. The feathers are kind of sticking up, but they should lay down, overlap, so that becomes waterproof.
That's super interesting.
Yeah.
Wait! And ducks, their preening gland, right? Do chickens have a preening gland where they take their beak and they reach around and they grab some oil and then they make themselves waterproof? Okay, I did know. I did. I just hadn't heard it the way that you had described it. Chickens are one of the most abused species on the planet. Hands down, there is no question about that. And based on the sheer numbers of birds that are raised for human consumption, 68 billion chickens every single year are raised and slaughtered for human consumption. 68 billion chickens. I can't
conceive of that number.
We use land to grow crops to feed 68 billion chickens. Can you imagine how much food that would feed humans? Yes. Not 68 million, billion, 68 billion chickens. All right. Maybe that's too much information, but 68 billion, that really touches home with me. We have, 25 or 30 friends here on the property that are all birds, and 30 of them have the best life thanks to you and the donors, the viewers, everybody. Those 30 chickens out of 68 billion have won the lottery thanks to you.
Yeah.
Chickens are amazing.
They're
Yay
so cool.
for chickens. Here's somebody that's not a chicken, it's Ferdy, and he's so listen to these sounds. So excited for food.
That's his dinner song.
So
Every single day.
So excited for
Twice
food.
a day.
Here's somebody that has a dinner song. Captain Dan, the volunteers and the caregivers are picking grass now for the residents that can't get outside and that are on stall rest. And so that includes Captain Dan. And some of the chickens also get grass, right? The chickens love to eat grass, and that's in their meals as well. But Captain Dan absolutely loves to get his fill of grass and dandelions. And check out this video from way back when. Everybody loves piglets. I've been seeing so many piglet videos because April, of course, gave birth on April the 1st, and all these little videos are warming. I know they were so little. And here's somebody that has a very important job on the farm, Ricky. Ricky helps keep all of our...
Keep us in line.
Yeah, he keeps us in line, and he makes sure that any undocumented visitors, aka little rodents, don't move in and start destroying wiring and doing all sorts of things. Rodents can cause disease.
Barn now.
Yeah, it would be... he has a very important job, along with the other barn cat, Andrea. Claudia. And here is a bird that's very helpful.
The most helpful.
We taught Cornelius how to vacuum and mop.
At the same time?
At the same time. Well, he has to do it at the same time because of HPAI and also because of...
We're cleaning a lot now.
We are cleaning a lot. It has been wonderful to see everybody. I see all sorts of comments coming in, and we'll be able to answer those questions next week on Barnside Chat. But before we leave you, here is just a little clip of the volunteer work day that happened this weekend. All right, hope you like it.
What are you doing?
So we had a public work day yesterday on Sunday, and it was all hands on deck to prepare the vegetable garden. 30 garden beds were all filled up with compost that was made here on site. And we're going to grow 14 different crops this year between beets and carrots, collard greens, cucumbers, sweet potatoes, summer squash, winter squash, Swiss chard, kale, lettuce, bok choy, herbs, strawberries, and zucchinis. Over 2,400 square feet of garden beds, not including the full orchard, of course. And the food will be fed out the same day that it's harvested. But of course, we are a long ways away from harvesting food. The seeds and the seedlings will be going in any day soon.
The cold tolerant stuff is very soon. The rest of the stuff is May 2 for a weekend.
Right. That is a popular weekend for everybody to be planting.
We don't have hail anymore.
No.
Hopefully.
If you would like to help us plant the garden, please come join the volunteer work day. There are dates. There's 2,023 dates available. No.
More than there are in this year.
I know.
How do we do that?
I don't know how we're
Magic.
doing that. That is magic. We're going to squeeze over there. Right there we are. Thank you. So there are dates available. Please head on over to the website happilyeverafter.ca. This is for public volunteer work days. If you would like to be a regular volunteer here at the farm, and we hope that your visit, when you do come and visit on the first time you volunteer, we hope you love it, and we hope that you want to come back and become a regular volunteer. Here is a short video thanking our volunteers for everything that they do here. Without them, we just could not offer the programs that we're able to give the residents. And oh, I had music going on there in the background. I hope that we could all
our new
hear so
mics.
well. I know it's our new mics. We can't hear. I can't hear the music going. Sorry about that. I just had to kill the music. So we would love to have you volunteer here. It would be an honor to meet you. It would be an honor for you. It would be an honor for us to accept your donated time to give to the residents. This place takes thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of work to keep everybody happy. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. My name's Derek.
My name's Andrea.
And we hope you enjoy this video. We'll see you next week on Barnside
Barnside
Chat.
Chat.
Bye, everybody.
All we need is a place to be and a few good friends for some company. If you'd like to stay, you don't have to leave. We'll leave the lights on and the door unlocked. If you drop on by, you don't have to knock. We're happy to share whatever we've got.